The shadow's starting to get a bit long. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 33 yards that time.
We had an idea that they might come out and challenge the secondary, but I don't know if we thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game. But they did so successfully, they've got to feel good about how things have started.
Midfield, it's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll set up to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 2. Returning right back to Lockett. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Checking this down to Stevenson. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Now a play fake here on first down. Touchdown, Packers! Tyler Lockett with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. The sack by the linebacker, Jameer.
In the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game. And, Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards. And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And boy, that was something to watch, wasn't it? How about the way these guys came out here in the first quarter? They really put their stamp on this game early with their play calls, and they certainly look good so far.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. An inside give to Jones. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Bass is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Texans offense set to regain possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Second and 4. And he whips that one incomplete there. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. He'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
He'll drop to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. And here's Jones again on second down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Out of the gun now on third down. He finds Watson complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
To watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. On 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A check down here to Jones.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Texans with the football here late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Now back to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. Returnable for Lockett. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 2nd and 3. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw again.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
As he is hit behind the line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Singletary here running out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Second and 4.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Pierce now up the middle. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And he fires one, but incomplete. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
The Packers ready to take over offensively.
Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line. On the return, Jackson. Now a hit and a loose football.
Inside the 20.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Back to throw.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out.
Loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's going to be caught by Jeudy.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. They'll look to throw again. And that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Staying on his feet. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football, unfortunately.
Well, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime.
Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. And he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right in the yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run again with Carson. He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off play action. Mathis. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Mathis.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Mathis.
Open man is Eskridge, that's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Looking to throw, Mathis. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Mathis. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Mathis.
And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Mathis. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection.
He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the...
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Mathis. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mathis.
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Here's Carson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception.
And the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run with Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw on 2nd down. Mathis. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Yeah, we will get another look at Seattle's offense.
Throwing to start the drive. Mathis. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 6 62 yards.
And the Seahawks strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider. He might try.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Let's go now.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. This is Carson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Now it's Carson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on third down. Mathis. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Mathis.
Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They run it with Carson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Operating from the gun, Mathis.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Carson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Back to throw. Mathis. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them,
as we say so long.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Green Bay. It's the Seahawks and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one.
the Seahawks. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They go back to Carson here on 2nd. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Looking to throw. Mathis. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
On 1st down, it's Carson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Mathis. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. The middle they go. Carson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
On 3rd down, Mathis. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Looking to throw. Mathis. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks have struck first in this NFC title game. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Off the play fake. Mathis. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Quick throw, and that's Eskridge on the slant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, Mathis. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Crossing route catch made by Eskridge.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge is successful with.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're getting 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown.
Off the play fake. Mathis. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Holding offense.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Yeah. with a trip to the Super Bowl.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
I would agree because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On first down, Mathis.
He'll spot Eskridge open left side.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Back to throw. Mathis.
Once again, it's Eskridge.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Carson. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Off play action. Mathis. This is caught by Hilton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Looking to throw. Mathis.
He'll find Eskridge here complete.
Dancing away at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Looking to throw on second down. Mathis. He'll find Metcalf.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Open man is Eskridge. That's complete.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
D. Eskridge.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Up the middle they go. Carson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd and 2, Mathis.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the...
Everything's bigger. Everything's brighter. Everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their lives. It's all the big games you've ever played rolled into one.
Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. They go play action here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, it's Carson.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Carson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Noah Fant.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Mathis. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Mathis. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade and Lillican.
20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect description.
Certainly not the start to the Super Bowl that he had hoped for on that first.
Throwing after the interception. Mathis. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Aluakan.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl. Historic matchup.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Back to throw. Mathis. Flush to his right.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mathis.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Off play action. Mathis.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jaguars and the Hawks, and it's coming up next.
Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach. Throwing on first down. Mathis.
That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Mathis. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Dwayne Smoot showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Mathis.
Throw to Eskridge, complete on the out route. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
From the gun on third down. Mathis.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Mathis. Yep. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. On first and 10, Mathis. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Off the play fake, Mathis.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw, Mathis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 right at the 40. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Looking to throw. Mathis.
Quick throw, and that's Eskridge on the slant.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious.
It won't won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Operating from the gun, Mathis.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just...
He threw the interception last time out, his first drive of the Super Bowl, getting picked off. So they'll try to clean things up here. 1st and 10.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Throwing on 1st down, Mathis.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. On 1st down, Mathis escaping the pressure right. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fight.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Foyesade Aluakin
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will... Seattle now ready to march onto the field. On 1st and 10, Mathis buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Crossing route catch made by Eskridge.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back to throw. Mathis eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick...
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the 1st half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the 3rd quarter.
He'll spot Eskridge open left side.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back to throw again.
And once again, it's Eskridge.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. To throw on 2nd down, Mathis. And oh, it'll be it. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. Throwing to start the drive. Mathis. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And
here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll.
The option to hand off to Carson.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a first carry for their fullback. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
He's got his tight end Fant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Mathis.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and game plan for this one.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
The play fake. Mathis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57.
10-7 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Holding. Defense.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take
the Seahawks take back over.
And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his left.
Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Mathis steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Mathis. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Mathis. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground.
their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Mathis.
Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing on first down. Mathis.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
5 yards remain on second down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll find Eskridge here complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. Mathis. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defense.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased. Doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Looking to throw. Mathis. He's got a man. Complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun, Mathis. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Things now a little bit different after throwing the interception on the last drive and giving up the...
Okay, ready?
They go play action here on first down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Mathis. This is caught by Hilton. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big gain of 31 on third down. Operating from the gun, Mathis. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Down inside the 10.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Dwayne Eskridge.
35 yards.
And the Seahawks will...
And out now come the Seahawks.
And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Carl Nassib shooting in and taking him to the ground.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Mathis. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, Mathis. Caught left side by Hilton.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the option, a handoff to Carson.
And he gets it down to the 32. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer.
Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Up the middle they go. It's Carson, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Mathis.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining up. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Looking to throw. Mathis. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. And forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
What a difference a year makes, huh?
No kidding, man. Couldn't be in a better position.
Facts. You can take your pick of where you want to sign, just like last year. This is a big-time opportunity for you to secure the bag.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. So you got any advice for me?
You've been around long enough to know what you gotta do. I trust your instincts. So just use your head and take into consideration what the best fit for you is gonna be.
That's the plan.
So, what's it gonna be?